The day I discovered my girlfriend, Emily, had been cheating on me is a day I will never forget. It was as if the ground had been pulled out from under me and I was left to free fall into a chasm of heartbreak and betrayal. I had always thought that love was supposed to be a safe haven, a place where trust flourished and loyalty reigned supreme. But that day, everything I believed was shattered. It all began with a nagging feeling in the pit of my stomach. I noticed subtle changes in Emily's behavior, how she would frequently glance at her phone during dinner, how she seemed distracted and distant, and how the warmth in her eyes slowly faded. I tried to brush it off as paranoia, convincing myself that I was overthinking things, but deep down, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. One evening, as I was scrolling through social media, I stumbled upon a photo that made my heart stop. It was Emily, laughing and smiling, but what struck me was the man beside her. They were too close, too comfortable. The caption was innocent enough, but the image felt like a punch to my gut. My heart raced, and I felt a wave of nausea wash over me. I knew I had to confront her. That night, I waited for her to come home, my heart pounding in my chest. When she walked through the door, I could see the glow on her face, and it made my stomach churn. I took a deep breath, gathering my thoughts, and asked her about the photo. Her hesitation was palpable. Her eyes darted away from mine, and in that moment, I knew. The truth was lurking just beneath the surface, waiting to be revealed. "Emily, who is this guy?" I demanded, my voice trembling. Silence filled the room, heavy and suffocating. I could see the guilt etched across her face, and it felt like a dagger piercing my heart. When she finally confessed, her words tumbled out in a jumbled mess, revealing that she had been seeing him for months. The betrayal cut deeper than I could have ever imagined. As she spoke, I felt like I was losing grip on reality. Each word was a blow, tearing away at the trust we had built together. I had shared my life, my dreams, and my vulnerabilities with her, and now it felt like it had all been a lie. The pain was unbearable, and I could feel the tears streaming down my face as I tried to process what was happening. "How could you do this to me?" I asked, my voice breaking. It was a question that echoed in my mind long after our conversation ended. I had poured my heart and soul into our relationship, and it felt like she had taken a sledgehammer to it. The love I thought we shared now felt tainted, and I was left grappling with feelings of betrayal, anger, and deep sadness. In the days that followed, I experienced a whirlwind of emotions that I couldn't quite put into words. I felt lost, like a ship adrift in a stormy sea. I tried to reach out to friends for support, but the pain was so raw that I struggled to articulate what had happened. I spent sleepless nights replaying our memories, questioning every moment we had shared. Had it all been a facade? Were those sweet nothings just scripted lines in a play where I was the unsuspecting fool? The memories haunted me. I remembered the times we laughed until we cried, the quiet moments spent together curled up on the couch, and the dreams we had shared about our future. Each recollection felt like a sharp knife, twisting deeper into my heart. I longed for the comfort of those memories, yet they now felt tainted, forever altered by the betrayal. I also found myself battling feelings of inadequacy. I wondered if I hadn't been enough for her, if there was something wrong with me that drove her into someone else's arms. These thoughts spiraled into a dark abyss, and I had to remind myself that her choices were not a reflection of my worth. It was a struggle to maintain that perspective, especially when the pain felt so personal and all-consuming. Eventually, I made the difficult decision to end things with Emily. The trust between us was irreparably broken, and I knew I deserved better. Breaking up with her felt like tearing off a bandage. exposing the raw wound beneath. I was heartbroken, yet a part of me felt a strange sense of relief. I was free from the weight of her betrayal, but the scars would take time to heal. As I began to piece my life back together, I learned the importance of self-love and resilience. I started rediscovering who I was outside of the relationship, pursuing interests that had once brought me joy. I took long walks in the park, started reading books that had long been gathering dust on my shelves, and even picked up painting again, an art form that had always been a source of solace for me. Slowly but surely, I learned to trust myself again, to believe that I could love and be loved without fear. In the end, the pain of betrayal taught me valuable lessons about love, trust, and self-worth. I emerged from the ashes stronger than before, determined to protect my heart while remaining open to the possibility of love in the future. I realized that my worth is not defined by someone else's choices, and I vowed to never let anyone diminish the love I have for myself again. Looking back, I understand now that while the experience was painful, it also served as a catalyst for my personal growth. I learned to set boundaries, to recognize red flags, and to prioritize my own happiness. I became more attuned to my emotions and needs, understanding that I deserve a love that is reciprocated and genuine. The journey of healing is ongoing, but I feel hopeful for what the future holds. I am ready to embrace new beginnings, knowing that the love I seek will come in its own time, and I will be prepared to welcome it with an open heart.